The author F. Scott Fitzgerald once said, "The rich are different from you and me." Ernest Hemingway responded, "Yes, they have more money." In Fitzgerald's short story, The Rich Boy, he actually wrote, "Let me tell you about the very rich. They are different from you and me. They possess and enjoy early, and it does something to them, makes them soft. Where we are hard, cynical, where we are trustful, in a way that, unless you were born rich, it is very difficult to understand." There has always been a suspicion that the rich are not only different in terms of their possessions, but also in their personalities. However, there haven't been many scientific studies to confirm or refute this thesis, neither in the United States nor in Europe. Now, a team of 6 German economists and psychologists has conducted a large-scale study. They interviewed 130 wealthy individuals and used the results to derive a psychological profile, which they compared with the general population. The study used a condensed version of the Big Five test, which is a model developed by psychological researchers to describe personality types. It distinguishes between 5 core personality traits: conscientiousness, neuroticism, agreeableness, extroversion, and openness to experience. When comparing the personality traits of the general population with those of the wealthy interviewees, the following patterns emerge. The rich are emotionally more stable and less neurotic. The rich are especially extroverted. The rich are more open to new experiences. The rich are less agreeable, meaning they are less likely to shy away from conflicts. The rich are more conscientious. In addition to the Big Five test, the researchers also investigated 2 other personality traits: narcissism and internal locus of control. Their findings reveal the rich are more narcissistic. The rich exhibit a stronger internal locus of control. This means that they are more likely to agree with statements such as, "I determine how my life turns out," than they are with statements like, "What you achieve in life is mainly a question of luck or fate." The results of this latest wealth study are consistent with those of my doctoral dissertation on the wealth elite, which was based on interviews with 45 wealthy individuals. With only a few exceptions, most of the interviewees were self-made millionaires, and the poorest were worth between 10 million and 30 million euros. Most, however, were worth significantly more, between 30 million and 1 billion euros, and some even more. This study on the psychology of the super-rich also came to the conclusion that the rich are psychologically very stable, that is, not very neurotic. It also showed that they are particularly open to new experiences, more extroverted, more conscientious, but not necessarily agreeable. In contrast to the recent survey of 130 wealthy individuals mentioned above, the study of the super-rich involved in-depth interviews of between 1 and 2 hours each. In addition, the super-rich interviewees not only completed a condensed version of the Big Five test, they took the detailed version with 50 questions. One of the key findings was that the super-rich are frequently nonconformists. They enjoy swimming against the prevailing current and have no problem contradicting prevailing opinion. Another result, the super-rich are more likely than others to make decisions based on gut feeling. They tend to rely more on intuition than on detailed analysis. And, most importantly, they have a completely different approach to dealing with defeats and setbacks than most people. Across the population at large, people like to take credit for their successes while looking to assign the blame to others for defeats and setbacks. In this, the super-rich are quite different, as the interviews showed. They seek to identify the causes of setbacks in themselves, not in external circumstances or other people. This gives them a feeling of power. If the fault lies with me, I can change it. I am in control of my own life. There are many reasons why some people succeed in becoming rich and others don't. But the specific combination of personality traits that both studies identified is certainly one of the reasons. Rich people become rich because they act differently from others, and they act differently because they think, make decisions, and react differently than most people. Apparently, Fitzgerald was right. The rich are different from you and me.